Who's ready for something big? Welcome back to another product informational series video, and today we're here at Vahrenberg Implement again with a big tractor. This is a 7700 series S series. This one is actually the 7715. And if we remember, by looking at the last two digits of our horsepower and just putting a 0 behind there, this one is going to be 150 max engine horsepower. This tractor is a little unique because we have the Dyna4 transmission. The Dyna4 is a 4-gear, 4-powershift transmission. Typically we've seen it in our 5700S and our 6700S is a great loader tractor transmission. Get you those allows you to step up in them premium features, but this tractor allows us to step up to the 6-cylinder power of the AGCO Power 6.6 liter engine. We're going to jump in here. We're going to pop open the hood. We're going to pop open that metal hood there. You push the button up here and you slip it up. An automotive style pop-up hood makes it easy to get in there to maintain. But what we want to talk about is engine power, engine performance. This tractor, as we mentioned, has 150 max engine horsepower. It creates 140 ISO or rated RPM, 2100 RPMs, creates 140 horsepower. This one actually has tractor boost with the EPM, which is the engine performance monitor, which you can actually get 25 additional boosted horsepower for a maximum of 175 boosted horsepower on this. What that translates to is 120 PTO horsepower on the back end. Some of the cool features of this is the cooling package has a lot of gap in here. With the wide gap in there, if you visit your local AGCO parts dealer, you can buy this air comb. The air comb is really unique because if you look, the handle's right here, right down that handle, you've got holes in here and it's plugged in this end. It's got the protective sleeve on it, but it's just going to show you for demonstration. You put the air comb in here, you can clean out those radiator condensers, the coolers and all that stuff by taking your comb and getting right in here. Makes it nice and easy. No having to open up anything, no screens to pull out. Easy to get into, easy to clean. Check out that air comb at your AGCO parts dealer. We sell a bunch of them here at Vahrenberg Implement. This tractor features the compressed air cleaner. This is not your traditional round. You flip these buttons right here. The door comes off. You raise the handle. And your air cleaner comes out. That's your traditional outside air cleaner. It actually has more filtering capacity than a traditional round. Your safety element's up there. So you do have your safety element. You've got the compressed air cleaner, gives you more filtering capacity. You just push it down like that. Put this back up here. And it's simple and easy. It's a Massey Ferguson, man. We make maintenance easy. We make operating easy. That's all part of the game. Got your oil fill on this side. Your oil dipstick right down there. Got your fuel filters, your engine oil filters, all on this 6-cylinder is all on the left-hand side of the engine. Got your coolant flow right up, coolant overfill right up here so you can check your coolant level. Air cleaner there. But look how simple that is, man. Everything's easy to get to. Coolant heater comes standard. Plug the cord in here, cool it up. Fuel tank. This one does have the DEF system. We use the same dual NOx sensor DEF system that I've been talking about. That's where we measure the NOx gases after they come out of the turbocharger, and we'll go over here and see. You can see the turbocharger right there. We measure the NOx gases post combustion. Goes through our diesel oxidation catalyst, and then we inject, and then right here there's our post downstream NOx sensor. our downstream NOx sensor tells us what the results are. If this engine is not under high exhaust temperature, that's where you create NOx gases. It does not create in high exhaust temperature, then we don't need DEF. If we sense that we don't need it, we don't spray it. If we sense we need it, we spray it, and we measure the results on the downstream side. So it's constantly looking at the two sensors, varying the rate of spray to only use DEF if and when you need to. That's one of the cool things of this bigger tractor, more horsepower, is you can get more horsepower, use less fuel, especially with modes like economy PTO. You can use the economy PTO to reduce the engine RPMs. When you reduce engine RPMs, you don't create as much heat in that engine, so guess what? We don't use as much DEF, and maybe not any at all. One of the cool things is your AGCO Power Engine. There are lots of great features in this. Fractured rods, the internal rotating group is balanced to the nearest gram. This engine is super fuel efficient, lots of torque, lots of power, gives you lots of performance. Your cooling fan with the viscous fan drive on this tractor, that's a premium feature that's going to save you fuel. Everything's about maximizing performance in the 7700 series. The S series tractors are our high spec, high feature, superior performance, superior features tractors. Jump out of here, we're going to start heading towards the back. This side we've got our batteries underneath our cover here. That's where your batteries are. Pretty open step system there. You do have doors on both sides. Standard equipment. You don't have to buy an extra door, don't have to buy extra steps with Massey Ferguson. We're going to jump back here on the business end. This is where a lot of stuff happens. As we mentioned, 120 PTO horsepower. And that sucker's on tight. 540,000 PTO with economy mode in both sides. The way we've got this one. This one has the mechanical cab suspension. So you've got cab suspension, the OptiRide system here that is just mechanically controlled. Got your light socket. You have 3 sets of remotes on here. These are your releases. Loosens the connector, make it easy to connect and unconnect. Top link comes standard with it. Big heavy clevis hitch that you can take off. Telescopic link ends. Big heavy 3-point hitch. Look at the beefy cylinders. This 3-point hitch is capable of raising 8,900 pounds. Yes, 8,900 pounds. This features a 29 gallon per minute closed center pressure flow compensated hydraulic system. That's an advanced hydraulic system, standard equipment on the 7700S's. The cool things of this tractor is the added wheelbase. With that 6-cylinder motor, you're going to get a 113-inch wheelbase. From the center of the front tire to the center of the back tire, 113 inches. Longer tractor, smoother ride. This tractor base weight comes in at 14,638 pounds. That's a lot of weight and power to put that power to the ground so you get good performance and all your field work application needs. You can see that pop-up hood really makes it easy to get in and maintain. This tractor we have fitted with the FL 4327 mechanical self-leveling loader. It's a low profile self-leveling loader, so the self-level fits over the top of the boom arm. It's got the lock and goes that make it easy. Just pull this out, turn it. You can take this loader off real simple, fast and easy. This is actually considered a smart loader, and you can add the Q companion that you can actually weigh the bales with it. Features the Euro quick attach. Pull the lever, makes it simple and easy to take on and off. It's got the Q compact valve to make it easy to add accessories like solenoid third function. This one comes standard equipment with soft drive, and I'll show you that from the tractor cab, how soft drive is going to make your ride so much easier. This tractor we've got fitted with the 14.930, which is actually a 380/85/30, featuring Michelin Agribib 2 premium tires. Got a premium tire on here. It's not a basic cheap tire, even though this is a classic back package. Got the Michelin Agribib 2 480/80 R42s, which is your 18.4 measurement. 18.4, the first digits, going to be your width of your tire here. 42 is the width of the rim. So cast centers, going to add you a little more ballast in there, handle them loads. A lot of guys aren't needing wheel weights with this nice heavy tractor. Got 3-point raise and lower controls on the fender. Also has a PTO on-off switch. The PTO on-off is only on the left-hand side. The right-hand side also has your raise and lower. You got double beam, dual bulb work lights on the back. You can see up there you've actually got 2 light bulbs in those. We'll fire up the lights and show you that too. All the windows open in the back, both sides, the rear, the door, both doors. Only thing doesn't open is our windshield. That's pretty much the outside, the beef of the tractor. You gotta come check out these 7700 series tractors. Available in 3 transmission options: the Dyna4, the Dyna6, which is a 4-gear 6-power shift version, and also the Dyna VT, that infamous Massey Ferguson CVT transmission, available to help you do more, get more done. Pivoting front fenders. These fenders will pivot, will stop, so it stays out of the hood, but it'll follow the tire to give you more mud protection and keep that windshield clean and everything. You got single bulb work lights. You got 4 of them across the top there. You got hazard lights out here. It's just a super nice tractor to get the work done efficiently, easy, and economically. Plus, look at all those lights in the front. You got 4 work lights up there with another 2 down here. Those are going to help you travel down the road. Got a nice, clean, aggressive styling. This has got the heavy-duty bucket on it. It's a tapered bucket. Allows when you load, if you look at the side is tapered out from the top to the bottom to make when that load shifts, it falls out, making it nicer, easier, and clean. All in greasable. Flip these covers. Whoop. Flip that cover off, you can get right to it. You can snap the cover right back on. Those pivot there. Got only 2 Zerks that aren't covered is these 2 on the end, and you can get to them. Bucket gauge rod, standard equipment, grill guard. Heavy duty, beefy front axle. Look at that front axle under there. This tractor is designed to last and last a lifetime. With Massey Ferguson, it's probably the last tractor you'll ever need. These things are built reliable, powerful, for performance like no other. We're going to jump up in the big panoramic cab of the 7700 series, and one of the things you can see here is we've got our seat in the swivel position. It comes with a swivel seat, swivel both directions, air ride. Got your air ride, got your horizontal dampening and all that. Buddy seat, flip it up. Got your buddy with the seat belt, with the backrest, everything. A little field office back here. Makes it super nice. The easy to rotate up and down steering wheel. I mean, Massey Ferguson has thought of it all. I mean, you can tilt and you can telescope the whole center. The console comes with it, so it's always right there in front of you. Got the pull down sunshade right there. Push that lever in and it'll retract. Rear mirror, 2 telescopic outside mirrors, big mirrors. Got the opening here. Rear wiper in the back. Right there is your control. Air vents right here in front of you. Even got a can cooler When you're blowing air conditioner, cold air is blowing through here, you can put your bottle of water up there and it'll stay cool. Got the radio, climate control, your light panel. This is your 540,000. This is how you shift your PTO to 540 or 540 economy, 1000 or 1000 economy, neutral position. Your 3-point controls, sensitive position or draft control. This is height of raise, this is speed of fall. This is accumulator on your 3-point, so if you're carrying a load on the back, it absorbs the bounce right here. If it had combining valve, which this tractor doesn't have, because it's got the 29-gallon pressure flow compensated hydraulics, you'll notice that that one is not lit. Key switch here, hazard lights. These are all your lights up here once you turn the light switch on the master panel down here. Automatic front axle, power front axle engagement, diff lock engagement, and automatic power front. You can actually have this thing kick the front end in and out based on controls, like lower the 3-point, it automatically kick the power front axle in. This is your economy mode shifter, your PTO engagement, auto PTO, 3 sets of remote valves with gates to lock the control, or if you need to flow, you can put it up there and it'll lock it into a float position. It does have float, and you can lock it out of float. Got detents on all the valves, 3-point raise and lower, depth control. With the classic package, your T-handle shifter is going to be on the right-hand column. This is how you can bump your gears and your power shifts all from here. You also have engine speed A, foot pedal mode, and you've got SV1 and SV2. These are your controls of how you can control the transmission. This one features a cable joystick control. You can do forward reverse shuttles, increase decrease power shift speeds, and you can do H3 H4 like third function controls with that. Your wiper, front wiper, high beams, low beams are on here. This is your control panel for your system information screen, which is going to be on your left hand side here. There is a multitude of different displays, from performance, mini headlamps, performance monitors, fuel usage. You can set up different controls. You can set shuttle modulation in the forward reverse direction in the power shift. We're going to have them set right in the middle. You can make it smoother or you can make it more aggressive. That's the cool thing with Massey Ferguson, is you got lots of control. You got lots of engine controls. This is one of the cool ones right here. This first one, you hit OK, you hit your down arrow or your up arrow, and it's going to turn auto neutral on. You push the brakes, it kicks it out of gear. When you get done, you let go, and it's going to take back off in the gear. Auto neutral, automatic braking available. And then there's our soft drive, our loader lock, H3 H4 controls, information screen, and then you can actually turn the lights on this tractor, or when you have the lights on, when you leave the tractor, you can set that so the lights stay on while you're getting out of it. It's barn mode. You get out in the barn, it's nice and dark, you can leave the lights on to help you get out of the barn without tripping or falling over anything, and it'll automatically shut the lights off. But man, the wait is over. I'm ready to drive. I love driving these Massey Fergusons. Shut the door there. Come over here to the key switch and fire it up. We'll hit all the lights. Hit the lights on. Now you got to remember, whatever you've got, it'll come on. When you hit the hazards, it's going to shut those off and return back to when you go back to field mode. That keeps you from blinding somebody going down the road. But let's get started. The coolest thing of the Massey Ferguson is our shuttle. This ain't just a forward, reverse, neutral shuttle. Yes, we've got that. We've got forward, neutral, and reverse. We've got that. But what we've actually got is a 3-function power shuttle. Raising this up is just like declutching. But also, within each range, you got up shifts and down shifts. So you can shift your power shifts with the 3-function power shuttle. You can control here, or on the joystick, 3 different ways to change the ground speed. We'll just raise the loader here. Got a nice loader there. Now watch this. We're going to give her a little RPMs. Look at how that loader settled. That has got soft drive, mechanical self-leveling. You can see it going up there. But watch this. You see that loader shake a little bit? You didn't feel it in the tractor? That was our soft drive on the tractor. Carrying a big bale on the front end, it ain't going to transition back into the tractor as you're bouncing across that rough ground. With cab suspension and loader suspension, man, it makes life easy. Now, we've got 2 modes. We've got, when in the neutral position with the clutch down, you can push this button on the end. You can see the rabbit up there. When I push it, I went to turtle. You can see my preset takeoff speeds change. These are our C1 and C2 is our preset speeds. Now when I go back to rabbit, you notice that we went to 2A, we went to 1A and 1D. That is because we're in the high range. In the high range, I can shift all 16 speeds from 1A all the way to 4D or wherever I start out. Like I'm in 2A here. Next time I shift, it's going to be 2B, 2C, 2D. Then it'll go to 3. But we have speed matching. Speed matching allows us to go from 2nd gear to 3rd gear without jumping all 4 power shifts. It's going to take us to the power shift that is the most like the speed. So we're probably going to go from 2D to 3A. We'll take our parking brake off here. It's going to show you which range you're in. When we go to here, we're in 2A. Bump the lever, go to 2B, 2C, 2D, and then we jump to 3A. That's because we're in the rabbit range. Now, we have to be back in neutral to switch our ranges to our work range. We go to here, we notice when we put the first, we went to 1D because that's where our presets are. 1D, we bump it, well, it'll go to 2A, but watch this. When we're actually in the field, it won't let me come back. And what you have to do is you have to push this button in and downshift to get change gears. Now we're in 1D again. I can't bump up because we're in work range. I'm going to have to use this button and the shifter to shift up, and it's speed matched to 2A. We can go forward, reverse, and remember we've got it kind of in the middle, so it's going to be a little smooth as far as our shuttle lever. That's the cool thing of this Dyna4 transmission, man. It's got a lot of features to make it nice and easy. Now you want to shift up to the 2nd gear. We'll push our button here, go to 2A, go to 2B, go to 2C, go to 2D, but because we're in road range, it won't let us go to 3A. We would have to change that with the gear. Now, one of the things we're just going to double check here, since we started the tractor, auto neutral is still on. It's a function when you start the tractor that you'll have to set that as a safety precaution. Now we're going back in 1D because that's our preset. Watch this. Hit the brakes, kicks the transmission out of gear. My brake pedal's on, we're not moving. Take the brake off and we go back to 1D as our range. If you were baling, wouldn't that be slick? Let the bale tie, ding, da, ding, da, ding, bale jacks. We got that automatic Massey Ferguson Heston series baler back there. It's done tying. Now we're ready to get the next bale, and we go. That is one of the cool features of the Dyna4 transmission, is that ability to shift to auto neutral feature of this thing. Now what we're going to do is we're going to just take it over, and we're going to push our button here, and we're going to go to high range. High range is going to start us off in 2A. Now you want to go to 2B, 2C, 2D. Now what are we going to happen? 2A is going to go to 3 and speed match to the A power shift to match the speed. That is the cool thing, and we can do it with the lever there. We can do it with our shuttle lever. We want to go to 3D. We want to go downshift. We can downshift. Now reverse direction with the power shuttle control, you do have a button on the back here, right here. This is a neutral switch right there. You got to hit both of them. You got to hit the neutral and this switch, and we're going to go backwards the first time. The next time we push it, you got to push both. We go to forward. I'm hitting both of these to go forward and back with our loader joystick. So we can do everything from the loader joystick, raise the loader, increase speed, decrease speed, and change direction, all from our loader joystick in this tractor. One of the cool features. You want to get out of it, just hit your shuttle lever and you're out of it. Auto neutral, lots of cool features, awesome transmission with a lot of features and functionality. We'll just back up here. Want to increase speed, we can just keep tapping it in the direction we're traveling to increase our ground speed. Just makes it so much simpler to do the functions you need with this Dyna4 transmission. We're super excited about this tractor because it's got a lot of features. Now you want auto neutral, it went to neutral, but we're rolling downhill. So now we're back to the preset speed. Bump it up here. You can run with the foot throttle. And that's one other function that you can do with this transmission. This little button right here. And we want to know what A does first. Set your preset engine speed. Our preset engine speed's at 1800, so every time I push A, it'll go up to 1800. Look at that cool little light in there that shows your RPMs too. That's pretty cool. Watch this. Watch that light. It's on the end of the needle. Makes it so much easier to see RPMs. Now we're going to put it in foot pedal mode. We got it at 2D. With foot pedal mode, we're controlling the transmission by the foot feed. We shifted to 2B, to 2C, 2D, and you can set that in power economy mode. You can feel it downshift here. There's D, there's C, there's B, there's A. That's driving the tractor with the foot pedal. When we stop, we'll take it out and we're back to the lever mode. A lot of cool features in this transmission. In a 7700 series tractor, man, it gives you great performance at a great value. We just run got manual throttle here. See that loader go up? Smooth operation. If you need a high performance, high tech tractor but don't have the budget for the ultimate transmission, check out this Dyna4 transmission in a 7700 series. Gives you that 6-cylinder power performance in a big tractor with a lot of features to help you get your job done efficiently, fast, reliable, so you can get back home and enjoy more time with the better things in life, your wife, your kids, your family, your friends. That's what it's all about at Massey Ferguson, helping you get your work done so you can enjoy life more. One cool thing is watch that pivoting front fender. It stops. It'll stop there, but I can continue to rotate the steering wheel. See how the fender stopped to keep it out of everything, but it allowed me to continue to turn that tire on both directions. Helps keep that mud off the windshield, make it easier to get up and down the road safely, fastly, and easily. PTO on, we're in the 1550. We turned our PTO on, you can see our RPMs down there. Our engine RPMs were at 1,000. Watch this, we go up to about 1550 and we'll get to there's our 540 right there at 1550 RPMs. Full PTO speed at basically 2/3 engine speed in economy mode here. Now we can shut it off, let it coast back down to stop. There is a brake position. Full PTO, you can see by the 540. Kick it in. Now watch. We're going to take that up to the 1550. We're only at 420, but we have to go on up to 2100 because we're at full PTO speed there at 540 at 2100 engine RPM. That's in the normal mode here. That's the difference between economy and regular PTO speed, is you're going to get that full PTO speed at rated engine RPMs. But remember, that's where you're going to burn the most fuel, create the most heat, and need the most DEF. This tractor doesn't use a lot of DEF because it's the engine is met Tier 4 interim without much, so it's a very low percentage. I'm thinking in the less than 10%. I don't know the exact numbers on here, but man, when you're comparing DEF systems, you need to compare us versus the competition. Some of them are running into the 20% range on DEF. Plus they have extra ammonia catalysts and all kinds of stuff, DEF catch cans and whatever, to catch the excess DEF when they're not using it, because they're using a computer program. We're using a metered amount based on an upstream and downstream knock sensor. We'll just fire this thing up, listen to the cab. Pretty dang quiet in here. Nice air-conditioned cab, big spacious cab with a nice buddy seat that you and your rider can enjoy your time out in the field together. And that nice mechanical self-leveling that's low profile, so it doesn't block and obstruct your view. We'll just take a quick glance with the lights on. You got two work lights up there. You got your front work lights up here in the front of that Massey Ferguson, that mean looking Avenger. He's ready to go to work. He's mad, he's ready to get done so you can get home and enjoy life. Got two more work lights up there. You got warning lights here. You got your double bulbs back here. They're going to act like two lights on both sides. Tail lights in the back. Come check out this Massey Ferguson 7715 with the Dyna4 transmission at Vahrenberg Implement. We've got it in stock, ready to go. As always, you're welcome to come take a look. Look at your pleasure, and when you're ready, come talk to us and we'll come out and show you, teach you everything we know about it so you can get more, do more with your Massey Ferguson. And as always, you can come in here, For 3 generations, we've been given our best price right up front, and we're not afraid to show it on our sticker price in the window with the cash and the low rate financing options. Examples of that. And now at the top of the cab, we actually have the price listed on it. So if you're driving by, see the front of the tractor, you can get the price without even having to get out of your vehicle. Come check out this 7715S. It's new. We just got it in from Massey Ferguson. It's got the Dyna4 transmission. And if you're in West Central Missouri, we would love to come meet you here at Vahrenberg Implement. We've got all kinds of tractors. We got great package deals on this end right now. And we have a wide array of tractors from subcompacts through the full compact series, all the way up to the 7700 in stock here at Vahrenberg Implement. We're located right here on Fairground Avenue, which is Missouri Business 13, or just north of Interstate 70. Just come on up. Missouri 13 right here is what you're looking at, 4 miles north. We're only 49 miles from the Kansas line, so if you're in Kansas City, we're your Massey Ferguson dealer to help take care of your needs. We sell Massey Ferguson, Heston Series hay tools, Rhino Ag, cutters, blades, and more, implements, and we've got a wide array of tractors in stock to show you the difference and help find the perfect tractor to meet your needs. Come visit us at Vahrenberg Implement. We're your hometown Massey Ferguson dealer that's ready to show you and help you get more out of your tractor investment. And we'd love to show you this 7715S from Massey Ferguson.